Are you gonna farm when you get older? Yeah?
Go feed them.
What do you like about our farm? Huh?
Silos.
What do you like?
Silos.
Silos.
It's not a get-rich-quick scheme farming, you know, and it's a long game. And so, you know, to retain the land that you spent your whole life working on, it's not something you just want to cash in right away. And I believe there's an emotional tie to your ground as a farmer. And I think to ensure that that's here for future generations, we work really hard to do what we can to remain sustainable and allow that for the next generations to take over.
Keep going. You got it.
As a cooperative, we market milk on behalf of our members. Like the farm we're out on today, we have over 900 members that work every day to be as sustainable as possible. They're doing everything that they can, but in order to take them to the next level and ensure they have the resources, they needed a little help.
I always joke I'm a dairy farmer, but I'm a fireman. I run around all day long putting out fires, and maybe we have enough time to do a little bit of extra stuff, you know, but that's kind of my job title right now. So that's where the manure pit comes in and some of our other practices that we implemented. So.
A couple years ago, we had the opportunity to meet with an environmental nonprofit that's focused on conservation on working farmlands, the Alliance for the Chesapeake Bay. And we realized when we sat down with them that we had a lot of similarities, and we both wanted the same outcome. We wanted to help farms become more sustainable and develop supply chain partnerships to bring dollars directly to our member owners to install environmental best management practices such as water recycling, no-till, nutrient management, manure storage. That's a big project that we work closely to ensure we can responsibly manage the waste that's coming off of our farms, but they also provide real value back to the farmer.
You know, first and foremost, it's existing to better water quality, to better Chesapeake Bay watershed, but we've always understood that for this to be sustainable, for this to be successful, we need to have the farmer's best interest in mind. We need to build trust with our farmers. You know, farmers have a lot on their plate. I'm happy that we've been able to, you know, take these steps in making their lives easier rather than harder as we seek to improve water quality.
We were able to accelerate the adoption of conservation practices through these supply chain partnerships. So you're not having to apply for grants on your own. You're not having to be put on a wait list.
The biggest thing that, to me, is that as a farmer, it shows me that there's people that are not farmers who are willing to put some skin in the game. You know, they want to align with what the consumer wants and what science is showing that we should be doing. But a lot of times the farmers feel like they're left to do that alone. But by teaming up with these groups and having cost share programs or even credits, what that does is that doesn't put all the weight on our shoulders. It allows, you know, us to not be quite as burdened with the costs of implementing these things. So when organizations like that come in and show an interest, you know, it's a vested interest. Like I said, it's skin in the game.
We're really building community around, you know, all of the different players in the world and all of the different sectors. And at the end of the day, just us as consumers wanting to enjoy what we eat, but also enjoy the land that we can play on.
Anyone can say they're sustainable, but it's projects like this where we're getting out there and telling our story, getting our boots dirty, getting on the farm, that'll help the consumer realize that when they purchase dairy, they're purchasing a sustainable product that's not only dense nutritionally, but also supports investments at the farm level, and to ensure that they can continue to farm for generations to come.
And just continue to be good stewards not only of your land, but of the people that you're supplying with your product.
Cool. I think that's it.
All right.